Dark psychology techniques are manipulative strategies used to influence and control others for personal gain or advantage. While these techniques can be unethical and potentially harmful, understanding them can help individuals recognize and protect themselves from manipulation. Here are 5 dark psychology techniques often employed by individuals seeking to rise to the top 1%, along with explanations of how they work. But before starting the video, be sure to smash the like button and subscribe to never miss out on any of our videos. Number 1. Manipulative persuasion. Manipulative persuasion involves using deceptive or coercive tactics to influence others' thoughts, feelings, and behaviors. This technique relies on exploiting psychological vulnerabilities such as fear, guilt, or desire to manipulate individuals into complying with the manipulator's wishes. For example, a manipulator might use flattery, promises of rewards, or threats of punishment to persuade others to act in their best interests. To become part of the top 1%, individuals may employ manipulative persuasion to advance their careers, secure lucrative deals, or gain competitive advantages. By skillfully manipulating perceptions and emotions, they can sway decision-makers, win over influential stakeholders, and outmaneuver competitors. However, it's essential to recognize that manipulative persuasion often comes at the expense of others' autonomy, integrity, and well-being. Number 2. Exploiting cognitive biases. Cognitive biases are systematic patterns of deviation from rationality or judgment, often leading individuals to make irrational decisions or judgments. Those seeking to ascend to the top 1% may exploit cognitive biases to their advantage. For example, they may use confirmation bias to selectively present information that supports their agenda while ignoring contradictory evidence. They might also leverage anchoring bias by setting an initial reference point in negotiations or discussions to influence subsequent decisions in their favor. By exploiting cognitive biases, individuals can manipulate perceptions, sway opinions, and gain leverage over others, ultimately advancing their goals and achieving a competitive advantage. However, relying on cognitive biases to manipulate others can lead to ethical concerns, as it involves exploiting psychological vulnerabilities and impairing individuals' ability to make informed, rational decisions. Number 3. Emotional manipulation. Emotional manipulation involves exploiting others' emotions, vulnerabilities, and insecurities to achieve one's goals or objectives. This technique relies on leveraging empathy, sympathy, or compassion to manipulate individuals into providing support, validation, or resources. Emotional manipulators may use tactics such as guilt-tripping, playing the victim, or provoking pity to elicit desired responses from their targets. To ascend to the top 1%, individuals may employ emotional manipulation to build alliances, gain trust, or sway public opinion in their favor. By appealing to people's emotions and manipulating their perceptions, they can cultivate a loyal following, mobilize support, and advance their agendas with minimal resistance. However, emotional manipulation can breed resentment, distrust, and disillusionment among those who feel exploited or betrayed. Number 4. Covert aggression. Covert aggression involves using subtle, indirect, or passive-aggressive tactics to assert dominance, control, or influence over others. Unlike overt aggression, which is overt and confrontational, covert aggression operates beneath the surface, often going unnoticed or unrecognized by its targets. Covert aggressors may employ tactics such as gossip, sabotage, or manipulation to undermine rivals, sabotage competitors, or gain an unfair advantage. In the quest for top 1% status, individuals may resort to covert aggression to neutralize threats, eliminate obstacles, or undermine adversaries without attracting attention or consequences. By operating covertly and strategically, they can exploit loopholes, exploit vulnerabilities, and outmaneuver opponents while maintaining plausible deniability. However, covert aggression can create toxic environments, foster mistrust, and damage relationships in the long run. Number 5. Psychological warfare. Psychological warfare involves using psychological tactics, strategies, and techniques to intimidate, demoralize, or manipulate adversaries in conflict situations. This technique encompasses a range of tactics including propaganda, deception, disinformation, and psychological manipulation, aimed at weakening opponents' resolve, eroding their morale, or influencing their decision-making processes. In the pursuit of top 1% status, individuals may engage in psychological warfare to gain a competitive edge, undermine rivals, or achieve strategic objectives. By leveraging psychological tactics and exploiting psychological vulnerabilities, they can sow confusion, instill fear, and gain leverage over their competitors, ultimately securing their position at the top. However, psychological warfare can have far-reaching consequences, including damage to reputations, erosion of trust, and escalation of conflicts. Thank you guys for watching. If you want more videos like this, make sure to like the video and hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you in the next video.